Go check out Collecting with Durs on Sunday. He does an awesome hangout. Just go check him out. Collecting with Durs.
What is up, all my beautiful people? Hopefully you guys are having a great day and enjoying the weekend so far. Got two homies hanging out in the back, and I got one eating dinner and finishing up, and he's going to jump on with us. So before we get into the chat, I'll bring them out. I don't like to leave anybody hanging out. So what is up, Rob? How you doing, my man?
How you doing?
Good. Had a little blank screen there for a second, but I figured her out. What is up, V-Rogs? How you doing, my man?
Doing great, man. Doing great.
Yes, sir. Mr. Lowe's Ticks in the house. So, Lady Durs is going to be practicing the comments because make sure you guys do not miss my show next weekend. You be in chat, leave #family on my latest video. I got it linked in all the descriptions. But please, there's like 20 giveaways next week, so make sure you guys hit my show next week. So she's going to be practicing with comments. So once I get through saying all the hellos, she'll be taking over the comments for me. So just bear with me. But first, showing up at 5:25, we have Las Cruces. What is up, my man? Been seeing him a lot. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna own this proudly, and we'll talk about this later on. But I've been being the biggest whatnot giveaway goblin lately, and I see Las Cruces hanging out too. And shout out to him. He won a 9.8 slab, champions #1. So big lucky Las Cruces there. We got C Bizzle. Woo, I'm here. How you doing, my man? I can drop a link in the chat if anybody wants to come hang out. Just let me know. What is up, Bobby? Always appreciate you hanging out with the shorts, and always hanging out with us. Phil's Treehouse, how you doing, my man? Yes, there's still some good seats in front. I missed the ending of your show. I forgot to see who won because I was getting ready for this show. But make sure you go, guys, check out Phil's Treehouse every other Sunday. He runs his show right before mine at 4 o'clock. It's always an awesome time with some good trivia action. What is up, Spine Ticks? Great seeing you, my man. Again, big shout out on that 8K. Pushing 10K, bro. You're to the moon, man. Appreciate you, man. Let's see. Scrolling on down. What is up, Brian LCS? Just going to take a second to highlight him. He had some things to do on Saturday, so his breakfast with Brian will be directly after this show at 7 o'clock tonight. So please, as soon as this show wraps over, make sure we all migrate over to his show. And I think you guys got 1 week left, August 5th, the CBC Awards wrap up. So make sure you guys get your nominations in. What is up, Cat Fan Comics Man? How you doing, my man? Always dropping your daily hangouts at 9 o'clock. Swag. Spine Dick Screw, how you doing, my dude? Hopefully you're having a great day. Scrolling on down, don't want to miss anybody. What is up, Trev? Hopefully you get your computers in, my man. Fingers crossed they come in this weekend. You can hop on next weekend, but if not, bro, appreciate you either way. Big shout out on you hitting 1K as well. Let's see, scrolling on down. Bobby hit 1K as well. Or maybe she's above it. I don't know. Everybody's hitting milestones and crushing shit. We got Hoot in the building. Hoot. If you want to hop on, man, I'll drop that link in the description for sure. I got you, my dude. Don't want to miss anybody.
Why is this thing dropping my freaking legal name? Jesus.
What?
I was typing in chat from within here StreamYard, and it's dropping my regular name.
Oh, really?
What the hell's this shit?
No, that is not good. Don't want to miss anything. What is up? God is great. Hopefully you're having an amazing day, my dude. Brother Zach, always appreciate you. I actually got you highlighted I lost you, but you're one of the highlights in the shoutouts today. We got Rob, his legal name, hanging out in the chat. What is up, my man? Let's see. Oh, there we go. We got a new man, Rabid Hammer. I appreciate your time and support. I always love seeing new names in the building. Make sure you go sub up and check out any of these amazing people in the chat as well. I think my cats are getting into something out there. Heard that out of the world. Something dropped. Oh, my cat was on the table. That's right. I voted. Yeah, make sure you guys get in. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Nice. Hopefully you get some cleaning done. Drop your link. Yeah, for sure. Anybody that are moderators in the chat, make sure you drop your link. William, I got your slab. It's boxed up. It's going out this week. I'm getting it out before my 1K giveaway. So I'll be direct messaging you. I need to get your address updated. But I got you, my dude. Back with food. Nice, bro. Nice. We got Manny the Hobgoblin. What is up, my man? Hopefully you're having a great day. Don't want to miss not a single person. And we're at the bottom, and now Lady Durs is taking over the chat for the rest of the show. So best of luck. So how you guys doing? You having a good weekend?
It's not been bad, although I'm confused as hell. So what's going on with your StreamYard? Why is it using my legal name? What's up with you? Are you
What's
working
up
for
with
the government
mine?
now, Durs?
Yes, I am. I am. I'm not sure. It shouldn't be doing that.
I
I
must
think
be
that would.
signed in weird. I got the.
Must be
I'll
on
deal with
your
it
side.
afterwards. I'll have to sign out and sign back in order to.
The only thing I did was Brian.
Oh no, it's not you. I'm sure it's 100%. I'm sure it's on me. I probably signed in on one of my other accounts and forgot to switch it back.
Right. Yeah, I made Lady Durs a moderator because shout out to Tony. He sent me the video that Brian sent him.
Durs is a fed.
Yeah, to I didn't know how to add her, so shout out to Brian and Tony for helping me with that.
Oh, making you a mod and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to add her that. But yeah, man. So the theme for this week, I'm gonna wait because, like I said, Travis said he's gonna hop on a little bit later. I want to talk about Hit because he's watched it a little bit. But if you haven't watched Twisted Metal, if you haven't played the game, I highly recommend watching the Peacock series. Even if you're not a fan of the game, it is outrageous. Like I said, we'll get in it to a little bit more. But the theme for the covers for this week is vehicles because, like I said, Twisted Metal, it's all about vehicle combat and stuff like that. So, V-Rogs, I know you said you brought something to the table, so why don't you start us off today? Not me. That's for sure, man.
Yeah, I have one comic, but I promise I will have more comics coming soon. I'm going to the LCS on Wednesday, so I may have to hit up Durs and say, "Hey, what are the future themes?" But anyway, I got this a few months ago. I did a video on it. It is a Dark Horse Star Wars comic. Darth Vader, Imperial Diplomat, question mark. And I love the saying at the bottom, speak softly and carry a lightsaber. It plays parody of the Franklin Roosevelt saying. So it's Darth Vader. It looks like, I don't know where he is. It looks like Coruscant, but I don't think it is because the story doesn't take place on Coruscant with TIE fighters in the background.
There you go. Yes, sir. Definitely
I
counts.
love
Many
it
TIE
because
fighters.
I just like how that close that one is to him, but like it's cool. Like evil is afoot.
Always, bro.
So
If
yeah,
you see a red lightsaber, you know evil is afoot. Just going to take
Yeah,
1 second to highlight Chop and Drop. How you doing, my man? I appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, brother.
but I plan to get more vehicle covers. I definitely want to get one with like
Dude, like doing themes like this. I noticed that wow, I have a lot of my covers are just Angela or She Spawn sitting on a motorcycle. So that's where I'm at. It always it always puts
you may
your
have
collection.
to let me know. You may have to let me know the themes ahead of time.
Dude, it's really sporadic. So I don't
I
normally
love
create. I don't normally create the theme and thumbnail till kind of the last day, and I try and fit out kind of what's going on in the world, or if there's a show or stuff like that. But it really my first theme was going to be like party covers because it was my son's birthday. But none of us, like me, Scotty, none of us had like party covers, so we threw the whole idea out. So it really puts in perspective.
We could have done party covers. That's easy.
Yeah.
There's a whole Marvel released a whole string of party covers recently. It'd be super easy as long as you have those
gala
variants.
ones. Mm-hmm.
Well, not even just those Hellfire. There was one with Marvel Girl popping out of a cake, surrounded by Wolverine, and
we just didn't have any of them.
Cyclops. So I just got one of Mary Jane dancing at a celebration party, and a whole bunch of them.
But hey, Durs, I love your themes.
Thanks, man. I like I said, shout out to Sith and shout out to Biggie Shack and shout out to all kinds. There's hundreds of channels that do the theme thing. I'm nowhere new. I just wanted to kind of incorporate it into my theme because, like I said, I do the shorts all the time, so it lets me go through my collection. So I'm always looking through my books, but not everybody does the shorts. So when you do a theme thing like this, it lets you dig through the collection, pick out some books.
It does, and I had fun digging at it. I'm like, oh, I forgot I won that from Sith or whatever.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Paul over at Sector 2815 next. No, this week or is next week. I'm pretty sure it's Guess That Key week. Yeah, so make sure you guys go check out Paul. It's 9:30. I forget what day. Dude, I mess up days so much. Tuesday, Thursday. Drop the link, Paul. You know what to
No,
do. You got it under control. What is up, Sensei Domino? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. But Rob, you think you think you can match or come close to last week? If you missed
Yeah.
last week, man,
Yeah.
make sure you guys check out my Instagram. I'm starting to clip all these hauls from Rob and compile them together.
So you said covers, and I wanted to try to get a mix away from some of the vehicles
Thanks,
that
Trev.
I would normally. Because obviously I got a ton of rocket ships and stuff, and other stuff too. But and I stayed away from all the Star Wars ones. But let's start off here. How about you got two different vehicles on this cover? You got a coach and buggy, and you got the dudes out on the date on the mountain hill in the witching hour. So
it's a good way to ruin a night at the drive-in or a night at Lover's Lane.
Lover's Lane, exactly right. All of a
Mhm.
sudden, a ghostly apparition comes flying out of the sky, flying horse and buggy. Or how about just some witches flying about on their broomsticks? Right,
Nice.
We'll travel. We'll travel wherever. A recent one. You want rocket, jetpack. I know you can't really see that one too well, so we can always go with this one here. Some jetpacks for some vehicles.
That counts. Yep. It counts.
Big rigs. Pouring through some Noctera. Yeah.
What is that? Noctera? Is that what you said?
It's Noctera. Yeah.
Okay. What is up, Frank? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, my brother.
Of course, you can always go with lots of war vehicles. Right.
Nice. I knew there's going to be some of those.
Tango.
That skirt, if it was just a little more windy in that cover.
Of course, you got to go have some UFOs with all that's going on in the news right now.
Right? Yes. Yep.
So
what is
we'll
up,
get some
KBDM?
UFO action. Get some more UFO action.
Nice.
And what the hell? Let's get one more UFO in there.
Nice, dude. Mars Attacks.
I don't know. I heard this guy rides around a few places, Ghost Rider. Yeah,
I have a couple of those as well.
Sometimes it's not the character your hero's not the one who's on the vehicle, but sometimes the vehicles are attacking him.
Man of the Atom. I've never seen that.
Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom. Yeah.
Nice.
Of course, you can always get the first appearance of the Spider Buggy or Spider-Mobile.
There we go.
The Mark I Spider-Mobile.
I didn't even know they had a Spider-Mobile.
Oh, yeah, there's been a couple. That was the original. It was just like a Doom Buggy. Of course, you had the Batmobile with its wheels being stolen.
Nice.
We'll get into some slabs now. How about another character who was synonymous with his car, the original Black Beauty.
Ooh, nice. Green Hornet.
The Joker train. All aboard. Crazy Train.
Yeah.
That's gangster. Just want to say what is up, Kenneth, and what is up, Zach Sports Card and Collections.
You got to have your own. You got to have your own train. That's how you know you're gangster, right? But vehicles can come in many forms. They're DERs. There can be just a simple inflatable raft.
I love it. That's so cool.
You want to get how about some diesel punk here, bombshells? So. Almost done, Durs. Give you some process.
No, you're good. I was a little laggy, so I was just trying to, because like I said, I'm experimenting with her being in the stream, so I was seeing if it was
some aircraft, a whole bunch of stuff.
But no, they're bangers. Show as many as you want. There are no limits when it comes to these things.
This one I love. This one's got a ship and a submarine. Actually, got a couple ships and a submarine. It's an old. This is a real. So first of all, this is from 1943. So it's heart in the middle of the war. So on this boat here, you have it says this boat made in Japan. And you
Oh,
got the sailors drilling a hole in the bottom of the boat
that's wild. It's
to
almost got
sink the
like a Popeye
Japanese
vibe.
ships to the bottom of the ocean.
That's crazy
That's
cool.
crazy. Yeah, I've never seen that. What is up,
Yeah,
Jim?
that's
Hopefully you're having a great day, man.
or if you're just really super cool, I think I may have shown this book before, but you can always just ride a battleship. I mean,
There you go.
Yeah, you have. I love that.
Right into battle. That's
yeah.
good vibrations for you right there. What is up, Bigby
There-
Fly, the comic guy? Hopefully you're having a
There
great
you
day.
go. Yeah, I figured
Nice
that give you a
books.
cross section of a whole lot of different vehicles.
Nice. I knew I would get a good assortment from you, from the retro to kind of some modern to kind of. I knew I was going to be getting those UFOs as well.
Those are beautiful, Rob, by the way. Really beautiful.
Thank you.
So let's hope I stop lagging a little bit. See if that takes care of it. Like I said, I'm just experimenting with a couple things. So what's up, frogs?
Oh no, I was gonna say, I'm definitely gonna pick up some more bangers coming soon. I don't know what, but
Nice, dude. Honestly, when
be-
especially when you're like dollar bin diving or stuff like that, or like bargain diving or anything like that, look out for random covers that you could think like I picked up a couple of covers that were like Christmas related. I'll pick up covers that are like Halloween related, just for like random themes. You never know when you're going to be on a show that has a theme.
yeah, I
So
bet Halloween people do Halloween themes. Yeah.
yes, sir. So we'll start it off with Walking Dead Deluxe. You know, they're all kind of trapped on that bus, all camped out on the bus.
Wow, nice.
And then I'm not sure what vehicle this is, but the specialist, you know, just riding into battle, fighting Spider-Man 2099 on that.
It's like a little flying
Mhm.
cycle. Yeah.
Yeah, little cycle. And then could have picked out
Nice.
literally any Ghost Rider cover. Could have closed my eyes and picked one, but I grabbed that one, and then I thought I'd grab the oldest one in my collection. This one right here, 40
Nice.
center, fighting all the army guys.
Where's
then you
the
got the bike
vehicle?
burning in the front.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to scroll it. And then anytime she fits into a cover theme with those beautiful jets in the background, she always fits into a cover
I
theme.
need to pick up that. How much is that book running at?
I got it cover price when it came out, but there's a foil one as it as well. I know you can probably pick it up for like $10. But you got Jetfire there, baby. Had to show him.
See, I wasn't
Nice.
sure about mechs. That was the one thing. I started to load up some mech books, but
Mhm. I think since they're vehicles with Transformers, that counts. And then, like I said, you start to really notice that you have a lot of she spawn just chilling on her bike, man. That's what she likes to do.
Yes, she does.
Just likes to straight kick it on the bike. I love that cover though, the different artwork
That's
on
a
that.
sick one. It reminds
then
me when I was in GTA when I had the shotgun. I'd wear my biker outfit and just grab the shotgun and like bow.
And then last one. I wish Scotty was here so he could see this one. But it's the 9.8 8 billion genies #7 Bram Flakes. But shout out to New York and DJ. I won this on DJ in the mix. But it's got the subway train right there. So
Oh, that's cool. I'm going to New
But-
York in September, so I need to see what good card shops or comic shops they have in the city.
oh, plenty.
Probably
What
too many.
Midtown Comics, right? It's one you should go to. Is the one I would recommend. Ask Izzy. He's going to all of them all day long.
I don't know Izzy, but I'll have to meet up with him if he's available.
Yeah, just reach out to him or DJ or anybody, man. There's so many people that live in New York, but like I said, Izzy's the one that's always out walking and hitting up all the comic shops and the local.
Oh, I bet
cons and stuff.
I'll have to reach out to him. Yeah.
Right. So tomorrow I have the day off. I'm gonna work on slides because I want to have transitions and stuff. It's boring without transitions, and I want to kind of spice it up a little bit. But did you? I picked up some new books. Did you guys pick up some new books that you want to show off or anything before I go?
I picked up new sports cards, but not books.
No, let me see the sports cards, man. Show them off.
Okay. So I went to a trade night the other day,
Yes,
and
sir, Jetfire, baby.
bought this for $1, an Oswaldo Cabrera rookie card.
Nice,
Good
there you go.
Yankee.
Shout
I'm a
out
Yankee
to
fan.
Sith and Swag and any other sports card collectibles out there like
Oh yeah,
that.
I'm a Yankee fan. And then I got this Mike Messina
sorry.
perfect 10. Right. A Derek Jeter card your mom threw out.
Nice.
Another Jeter. It's called The Documentary. I collect a lot of Jeter because I'm a Yankee fan, of course. Collector's Choice Rookie Class Jeter.
What is up, Chris? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, man. I appreciate you stopping by.
Number to 2023, the gold. They do the yearly, like number to 2022, whenever it is. Giancarlo Stanton celebrating.
So you're not from New York? You're just a massive
I'm
Yankees
from
fan?
Connecticut.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I met this dad who had a kid who they loved their Mariners, and I gave them all my base Mariner cards, like of rookies I've never heard of because I love seeing kids happy. So he's like, "You're a Yankee fan," you said, right? And I'm like, "Yeah." So he gives me this really cool Aaron Judge number to 399.
Nice. Is that a patch? Baseball or
It's a
a wood patch?
manufactured patch of the
Okay.
Silver
Gotcha.
Slug. So it's
Gotcha.
manufactured. And then this is the big one I bought. So Aaron Judge's rookie card's 2017, but his main card is 2013. And that Bowman Chrome goes for a few hundred. So I met this
Nice.
girl actually who was like in middle school, and I'm like, "Oh, well, let me see what you have." And she's like, "Oh, I have this Judge. You said you're a Yankee fan." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking for young stuff. I've been looking for his 2013 or 14 Chrome." And this is one of Judge's like best cards out there. It's probably the best after the 2013. This is a Topps Chrome Mint 9 Bowman Chrome. This is, like I said, his second best card. This
Oh,
is
nice.
before Judge was a rookie. So
Nice, bro.
prospect Judge. Yeah. So
Nice,
I
bro.
will probably never own the 2013, but this is still second best.
Hey, well, I
That's
appreciate
all
you
I have.
showing those off, man. Any new haul counts. I'm gonna slide right back in because I forgot to show off for the vehicles that Mr. Spawn Daddy, and I have the original box too, but I have them out of box. But riding that whip, baby, had to show that off. There you go.
Yeah,
Rob.
I bought a new toy a few days ago. It was Darth Vader battle damaged. It was like this.
Hi.
Nice. Hey, there you go, good sir.
What am I here for?
Thanks,
Oh, I
Billy.
don't know. I didn't know. So before I show
Oh,
off
you want
my
me to show
haul,
something I got this week? Is that what you wanted?
yeah, I didn't know. You know, if you want to, you don't have to. Yeah,
I
there
got
you
this
go.
this week.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
that's cool.
Yes, sir.
That's really cool. I like that.
Just a side note, I got to watch that mystery box this morning, and that was a beautiful box, and it was great having him on the panel and listen to the backstories and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean that was a mystery IRF Authentics mystery box.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled a sketch cover out of there.
That's so
That's
dope.
cool.
And there's your for your party theme that you're talking about. That was that mystery box. Oh, why's that?
That would have been perfect.
Yeah, and there was a ASM Randy Eberlin in there, and there was a Silvestri Sig in there. Those were the ones I kept for myself out of that box. But there was also I don't want to grab it; it's too far away. But there's a
No, you're
Power
good.
Girl. First Power Girl came in this week as well. But
yes, sir. That book's getting hot too. What's up, 25 Perez? How you doing, my man?
Perez.
But yeah, maybe it's because I got all these tabs loaded up. I don't know what's going on. I apologize, but my thing is being a little laggy. It did start storming right before, but before I always, like I said, man, I still forget things. But before I go any further, I want to highlight these channels real quick, and then I'm going to show off my haul because I want to make sure I'm wrapped up by 7 o'clock. Because, like I said, we got breakfast with Brian coming up afterwards. Dinner with Brian, actually. Let's see if my computer wants to cooperate with me. Man, she's being slow. I might just install this out. Oh, she does not like that. Ooh. Okay. Man, can you guys still hear me?
we can hear you.
We can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay. Ignore. So I had Scotty Vaughn. You know, I always shout him out. I had Geek Out with Roscoe. Make sure you go check out him and Travis. You know, they got the Between the Lines. I was gonna shout him out. I'm just gonna close these tabs. Maybe I don't know. It's storming bad.
That'll probably help a little bit.
Dude, yeah, it's
It all
started
depends
storming.
on whether it's a resource issue on your computer or.
Mhm. I don't know. Maybe she needs a resort. But basically, I had Scotty Vaughn lined up. I had Geek Out with Roscoe for him and Travis for their Between the Lines. I was going to shut out because Roscoe, I believe, is 7 subscribers away from 400. And then I had Zach's Collections, brother Zach, lined up. Same thing. I'm pretty sure he's like 5 or 6 away from 400 as well. So sorry, guys. My computer's not bearing with me, but I'm just going to skip that so my stream doesn't crash. But we do have another brother hanging out. What's up, my man?
TM.
Well, TM's hanging out.
Sorry. What's up? What's up?
It's okay. It's okay. What's up, my dude? How you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
My God,
Good.
TM nerdy.
Nice.
I like jumped into it and was like, oh, they're showing off vehicle covers. So I was like, I gotta go grab some vehicle covers.
Ooh.
Nice. You got some?
I got some. I didn't grab
Cool.
shorthanded and stuff. Just grabbed whatever I could find right off the bat. But your Guardians
Cool,
of the
man.
Galaxy #1 rocket riding.
Nice. That's Scotty Young.
Nice.
We got Secret Origins #40 with the see there the monkeys driving the motorcycle.
Oh, nice. I dig that. I've never seen that before.
That's scary.
Is that like supposed to be like Gorilla God or something?
There's a story of Gorilla Grodd in this, and Kongorilla and Detective Chimp.
Nice.
And I was actually reading through it. It's not like a story about Gorilla Grodd. It's like the origins of Gorilla City.
Okay, that's cool.
So,
Still.
Little shuck action. Got an airplane up there.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. Is that like the show, Chuck?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then of course I had to grab just Transformers comics.
There you go. Yes, sir. Decepticon Nation, Autobots Nation.
I need to get some Transformers comics. Thank goodness I'm off Wednesday. I can go.
Best of luck, man. It's the wrong time to start being a Transformers collector.
I bet.
It's always been like a terrible time to be a Transformers collector. The old toys are like the same price as the new toys. Like
For real. But sometimes you can get a great deal. So, my new stuff. Before we move on to, like I said, I wanna chat with Travis here. I want to chat about Twisted Metal because you guys definitely need to see it. I was able to get to the LCS, and I need to call them tomorrow because depending on their response tomorrow, I might be going strictly online or whatnot, or strictly online with all my LCS because all of my books that I had from the past like 2 or 3 weeks were gone. They put them back on the shelves and blah 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 blah. So I only had.
Wow.
I don't know why. I have the chick that handles the comics wasn't there. So, but I know my box only had the most recent. Like they had the Mandalorian issue 10 on there from the previous run, and it's on issue 2 of the next season. Like I got Venom number. I got Venom number 23, but I still need to get 21 and 22. It was in my box though. It was just waiting, and so I don't know what happened, but got this for my girl. What if Spider-Gwen? Dark Spider-Gwen. It was a dope story. The beginning of it's cool because it's like retro, old school with the Green Goblin stuff. She's hardcore Spider-Gwen right now, which she's sitting right here. She was handling the chat and stuff like that. But
Love
with it being
Spider-Gwen.
laggy, I backed it up. I just want to shout out Tony. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. What is up, Callie and Jordan Squad? Right back at you. Ghost Rider, number 16. Awesome cover, awesome story. If you're into horror, highly recommend it. Like I said, Venom. Can't read this, but I grabbed it for the Secret Wars homage. Like I said, still need 21 and 22, so we'll see what their conversation is tomorrow. But I have some backup options with online LCSs, and at the end of the day, I can pick and choose what cover I want if I go that route. So it's whatever. Ultimate Invasion. Can't wait to read Ultimate Invasion and Incredible Hulk issue 2. They're
Your
phenomenal.
LCS wasn't able or willing to go back and try and pull them off the shelf.
I'm gonna call them tomorrow. That's why I said based on their response, because like I sure as heck ain't gonna figure out what I'm missing and then go to the LCS and do that and go through the back issues. If they can do that, that's fine. But I had a lot of like covers that if they put them out, I'm sure somebody probably bought those covers because they weren't like
I don't know if they'll know what covers necessarily, but they would.
right.
Yeah, I don't. At least I know. Like for example, my LCS, they do track
Mm-hmm.
what you're buying, right? So they can tell me, okay, here's what you're subscribed to. Here's the issues you're missing, or at least you haven't bought from us. And then they could sit there and go, okay, we can go look to see if we have those and go pull those for you. Now,
Right.
it may mean that you don't necessarily have the same cover necessarily. If they put out if you had a variant pulled and they put it out and somebody else grabbed that variant now, you may be that you're only stuck with the A cover or something, but
Right.
you can
As
get
long
the
if they could still get them, that's fine. I just don't know why they just I don't know why. So
somebody
yeah,
must have
but
just looked at the age of the stuff, the aging, and put the stuff out and didn't realize that you had a deal
right.
with them to
Well,
hold it.
either way, they hold it for 3 months. So that's the
3
store
months?
policy. They hold books for 3 months.
Wow,
That
that's
is the
insane.
store policy. Yeah, and the oldest book in there was 2 or 3 weeks ago, tops.
That's
Right,
really
tops.
I
crazy.
wonder
I
if
mean,
they have
Yeah.
cameras of who would have put it
nah,
back.
it doesn't matter.
No,
The
it doesn't
thing is,
matter.
I'm surprised that they're willing to hold books for that long, because that's a lot as
That's what
a
I thought too.
retailer. As a
Mhm.
retailer, that's money that you've outlaid, that you're holding, that's basically you don't, it's tied up in inventory that you're not
Mm.
getting paid on, in hopes that somebody pays for that product. And
Unless
if
they
they don't,
order, unless they're
if
going
they,
to order 20 of them anyway, even if nobody's pulling them. That's what I think they
but
do. I think
but
they
here's no,
order.
no, but the thing is, look, most of those books sell within a very short order, right?
Mhm.
After the first week, sales drop off on books, unless some later on there's some revelation about some character somewhere that all of a sudden causes people to go flood for them. So what happens is, that becomes inventory dollars. Dollars are tied up in inventory. That takes away from your working capital as a business to pay your bills, to
Mhm.
pay your employees, et cetera, et cetera. The longer that product sits in an inventory hold where nobody else can buy it, they're banking on you paying for that. If you
Right.
disappear off the face of the earth or change your mind or whatever else, now all
Mhm.
of a sudden they're stuck with the stuff that most likely is not worth. Now they're going to have to sell it at a discount potentially. They may not be able to sell it for cover price. So now
Mhm.
they've lost out on that. Versus, so that's a really crazy notion. I mean, I know
See, for
every
me,
shop is different. My shop, for
I
example, 4 weeks. That's it. After 4 weeks,
see that blows my mind because like so that shop doesn't think of real life things happening. Somebody could just lose their job in a heartbeat and they're pulling 50 books. So at a time,
because you can't pay for it.
Right, right.
My
So
shop.
you
Hey, if that happened and I talked to
right,
my shop on a one-on-one basis might be willing
different.
to would probably work something out with me on a one-to-one basis.
Mhm.
But from a standpoint of a regular, just rotate your stuff that's in your pull boxes, 4 weeks. Each
Right.
week they put a different color paper. Once they come back to the same color paper, they know it's time for
Mhm.
divider. They know it's time. They send you a nasty, what we call it, the nasty gram. It's really
Yeah.
not. It's just an email letting you know that,
Mhm.
hey, if you don't come in this week, we're putting your books back out on the shelf. And
Right.
then they go out on the 5th week. They go back out on the shelf. But
And see, that's
3 months
totally fine
is
if
a
you
lot.
if you send out an email or something like that. But yeah, just especially me, I'm one of their like most regular customers. Before I switched jobs, I was a higher paying customer for sure. I was spending hundreds of dollars each week there. So like, I was really, like I said, the comic girl wasn't there. I'm sure they can make it right. So I'm just gonna see what happens. But at the end of the day, like I said, if I go online, I can literally just pick out what cover I want because like I said, I've been giveaway goblin hardcore on whatnot, and there's shows that run new comic book days, and you're getting new comic book days, whatever cover you want for $1 or $2 cheaper than cover price all day.
Yeah.
So either that or like Gary with Rhino's Comics, I know I can set up like an online pull list through him and stuff like that. So I ain't that worried about it. But back to the list, Avengers was this number 3 now? Yeah, number 3. Sorry. Story's been good. Grabbed another cover of Void Rivals, cover B, I do believe. girlfriend picked out Scar, Disney villains. Completely dropped Maleficent after the last issue had 2 words in it, and it was just nothing but pictures. So no, thank
That's
you.
ridiculous.
Grabbing. This is Scorched. I think it's issue 21 or 22. All
Yeah,
the Virgin
yeah. I
covers.
bet you'd all be willing to take the Snake Eyes book with no words, huh?
What? Which book?
The GI Joe Snake Eyes issue that has no words in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then what was I gonna say? I don't even know. I got this. This is from last week, but I didn't get to show it. Grab the what is the not black light, but the neon light. But like I said, been giveaway gobbling hardcore on whatnot. I got no shame in my game. Most of those giveaways I'm sitting in are just like people literally not even selling anything. They're just giving stuff away to like 200-300 people. But I have 26 packages coming in the mail next week from whatnot.
Wow.
All free giveaways. And 90% of those I'm just supplementing because I want to start doing giveaways on my live streams and stuff like that. And since I'm on a budget, that helps me, give back to the community here, give giveaways back and stuff like this. But one of the giveaways I won, this was the first one I won. Final Boss number 3. And had no idea what this book was. It's by Tyler Kirkham. I've seen it a few times. But flipping through it, I have to show off the artwork because it is banger, bro. Love the artwork to this. Yeah, love the artwork to this book. And then being a gamer, apparently it's about video games because every time he beats a character, it shows his stats at the end. He gets like +2 stamina, +2 speed, +2 damage. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
no,
cool.
right? I'm literally gonna make a thing. It's gonna be like the Green Goblin thing. I'm like, no shame in my game, man. Prize lizard it up.
What publisher is that? Did you say? Is it from Whatnot Publishing?
Yeah, I do believe so. John Doyle exclusive, art by John Doyle, RobertKirkhamArt.com. Final Boss doesn't even say who it's by. Final Boss third published by Tyler Kirkham. Yeah, it's his publishing. There's nothing on it whatsoever. But I've seen it a couple times. But man, dude, it looks dope. It's issue 3, so I'm definitely gonna headhunt this. And then have another one, and I don't even know. No clue. No idea what's in this. It's so like I'll explain, man. Basically,
it's a comic. You should know that. No game.
So basically, I'll just swipe through something. It will say enter giveaway, and I'll just click enter giveaway, and I'll minimize it on my phone, and then I'll edit videos. I'll continue watching TV, and I'm still entered in the giveaway, and don't even have to pay attention to it. What is up? Hashtag Spawn Bros for life. Hashtag Paul Boner, Paul in the 619, my brother. What is up, Dope Comics? Want to make sure I highlight everybody. How you guys doing?
Dude, I'm going live with Paul on Zach's channel again on Thursday.
Nice,
So
dude.
I was on the week before Paul. Paul was on this past week, and then Zach messages me today and says, "Hey, what are you doing Thursday?" I said, "I don't work at all. I'm probably doing nothing Thursday night." He said, "You jump on with Paul. Would you jump
Nice,
on
Fogs.
with Paul and I?" And I said, "Yeah, I would."
Sorry, I just realized the time. I got 20 minutes to wrap her on up. Yeah, Attaboys Comics. Oh, cool. Batman Aliens. So there you go. That's what I won. I had no idea what it even was, but that's a dope book.
That's really cool.
That is dope. Everybody fawns over like Predator and that. I'm more of an Alien fan. I like Alien over Predator.
Too.
Yeah,
So-
same. The aliens in the movies, they're way more of a horror vibe feel, and at least the earlier films compared to more of the new ones. More of the new ones were more like sci-fi. But yeah, man, I highly recommend. I have my old debit card that's not even attached to my bank account, so I can't even buy anything because when my girlfriend saw that there's literally like 9 or 10 packages just coming tomorrow. So yeah, I highly recommend throwing that giveaway goblin and whatnot. What is up, Beckerman? Hopefully you're having a great day. But before we move on, Travis, Twisted Metal, you love it, you hate it.
I hate that I love it. Like I went in, like I'm not gonna lie. I played the game. I didn't think that they'd do a good job of adapting that into television.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went into it to hate watch it and ended up loving it. So like I went in trying to pick out things that I hate about the show, and ended up loving the show and its entirety. Is it like the game? Yes and no at the same time.
Facts.
It has like pieces of the game throughout. Little like some of the characters. I feel like there's only like
Atomic
one
Cap.
character that was introduced that's new, and that's Quiet, played by Stephanie Beatrice, who plays Detective Rosa Diaz on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
She's technically supposed to be like Thumper because she was driving the Thumper car. Either that or her brother was supposed to be Thumper because they like lived on that because like Thumper is like a legacy character in the games each time he dies or whatever. But before we go any further, Rob, have you watched it? Do you even know what we're talking about?
I know of it.
I recommend it, man. Even if you've never played the game, just the entertainment value alone, I recommend it. I did have the Rotten Tomatoes score up. Of course, the critics gave it a 69%, but it was like a 97 or 98 audience score. So even if you know nothing about the game, watch it. If you've played the game, it makes it that much better.
I don't even think you need to like.
You don't
I
even
think
need
like
to, for real.
you don't need to because to get some of the references that they're doing, like they do have references, like even as far as like telling us a cheat code while he's talking, like Anthony Mackie's John Doe character,
Yeah,
and like
Mr. Slam and shit like that.
Mr. Slit. Oh my god, I laughed. And they actually had the scene. I was like, no way,
Yeah, dude,
no way are they
yeah.
showing this. There's a lot of
'Cause that
people
was-
that are complaining about Needles Kane's backstory, but I actually like it. People that are complaining like that whole backstory between Marcus Kane and Needles Kane, and how they had a split personality, and then how all of the Twisted Metal was just inside of Sweet Tooth's head, like Needles Kane's head.
That's what I loved about. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, that would be kind of stupid for this because that actually angered some fans, saying like, oh well, none of these characters that I like have a story. It's only his story. Like these characters don't really matter anymore. So
I don't want to spoil anything, but to touch on that, if it continues, which I biggest fingers crossed it does with how it ended, I think we'd get more of that aspect because that's why I love, I like I'm an Xbox fanboy at heart through and through, but I played PlayStation, the PS1. But that was before like YouTube and stuff. And when you played Twisted Metal, the whole thing of the game was to play through the game as each character, and at the end you would get like this cool little cutscene or like a stop motion animation. It would explain the story, so it was something to work for. So that I really like that they touched in the game how they kind of gave those backstories for like the main characters and stuff like that.
yeah,
What is up, Matt? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day.
I do. Man. They didn't have one for. There was only one correct ending for Twisted Metal, and then they had the secret ones, which was live action cutscenes, like the ending scenes, and you have live action. A lot of them were actors and
stuff. Yeah.
But Calypso, like the premise of the game is like Calypso puts on this yearly competition, gets the best drivers, saying, "Are you in?" They go on a battle royale with their vehicles, and last one gets whatever their heart desires from Calypso. But he also twists like how they get the prize. Like to give you an example, in Twisted Metal, the first one, the police officer wished that he was like he lived in a world like he wanted to be lived in a world without this competition because he sees what like this is done to the world and that how it's destroyed the world. So Calypso says okay, and then sends his car and him out to space. You don't no longer live in a world. So it's like it twists their words and that it's like a monkey paw type of thing. Beware what you wish for type of deal.
Basically, I'll say it now. I'm waving my arms. When you see me waving my arms, you know I'm going to talk about spoilers a little bit. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, feel free to tune out or just mute me. But I'm just going to say it real quick. Like I said, when Calypso was talking in the show, I was like, boom, I know exactly where this shit's going and everything. I was like, awesome. And then, dude, Samoa Joe, you would love this, Rob. Sweet Tooth, one of the main characters, he's played the actor of Samoa Joe, but he's voiced by Will Arnett. Samoa Joe doesn't say a word the whole show. But his body and his demeanor and stuff, it's awesome because Sweet Tooth is kind of a comedic character and a clown, and just seeing Samoa Joe like dance and do stuff like that, it's just like, man, I'm never gonna look at this dude the same way again. But he killed it,
Yeah.
man. Just his tone and his presence as the role, he did a really good job. Like I said, I highly recommend it.
Doesn't appeal to me for some reason, but
Yeah,
to each his own.
yeah, for sure. I just, like I said, if you see it, if you're not a gaming fan, if you're a fan or not, it's something I do recommend because a lot of things, get roasted. They take things way too serious, but that's something that's just, it's fun. It's a good watch.
I just never knew like how they would actually adapt this into
Right.
a game
How,
at all.
because you knew going into it, it had to be, it can't just be people driving in cars the whole time. You have to have a story.
Do you?
So, yeah. Technically, no. I mean, to be fair,
have you seen? Because in my defense on this argument here, have you seen any of those Fast and Furious movies?
that and what's the old one that's amazing? With the truck that's got the Green Goblin sign on the front, where all the trucks.
Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, dude, fire! They're all trapped at the gas station. Or the convenience store, whatever. I haven't seen that movie in years. But all the
that wasn't they were surrounding. They weren't driving the whole.
Yeah,
they were in one spot.
Yeah,
but they also had like Baby Driver and all that Transformers.
Yeah. That stuff was nuts.
But my favorite character, I'm not going to say who he played, but Jason Mantzoukas. And
I was very surprised because I had to pause the show, and I was like, that's the dude from Big Mouth and also the voice of Rexplode from Invincible.
See, when I first saw him, because he was in a scene with Stephanie, I thought of Memento from Brooklyn Nine-Nine because they dated on that show.
Yeah, so. He's awesome. He's perfect voice actor. He's a perfect voice, and he's good in roles, man. I enjoy that character a lot.
So this was pleasantly surprising of how the action scenes worked. There was comedy to it. I love seeing like the hate for it as well, because people were like, "Oh, it wasn't like it's supposed to be a serious and gritty game, and that they're adding comedy to it." I was like, "Dude, you realize you go through the game and stuff, you realize how much silliness there is. There's a character that wants his like it really gets silly in that, and then they tried to level it down, tried to make it more realistic, so we didn't get some characters that we'd see in the games, like Mr. Grimm. Mr. Grimm was like a fan favorite. Axel, I don't think we'll ever see. We might see like a rendition of Axel, but never to the extent that.
I that's all because my girl didn't know anything about Twisted Metal, so I was like pausing the show and showing her like clips from the game to give her reference for like the characters and the cars from the game and stuff. And the whole time I'm like, Axel is all I want to see, and she's like, who's Axel? And I was like, it's this dude who's just literally strapped to two giant tires. And like I said, that scene at the end when they were doing everything, I was like, my man. Because they do tease something at the end. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil if anybody is watching it, but at the end they do tease something that does include Axel. So,
and he was one of my favorite characters. I like to play him, and I like to play Mr. Grimm, but like, there's some things they're not going to bring out. Like, I don't know how supernatural they're going to get with the show.
Right. We'll see, because like I said, it goes down the whole like aspect of like the devil and everything with like Calypso and all that. So we'll see, man. I think with how fast, because they put it out, I thought it was going to be like once a week or something like that, but they dropped it all at once, and fans really enjoy it, and I think it's going to get a season 2 for sure. But we'll see with the writer's strike and everything going on. Who knows?
That's what worries me. There's like, it just ended though. I wish they would have done it week to week, because it would have been perfect.
Right.
The way that
Let
they
it drag
ended
out.
episodes, like it made you want to go watch the next episode, which is perfect for binging. But
I
could have
binged
done
in 2 days. I think we watched it in 2 days. Yeah. But I'm crunching on time. I want to make sure I just wrap it up right at 7, because like I said, as soon as I'm done, dinner with Brian. He missed yesterday, so I want to make sure we all slide over to Brian. But I got 10 minutes left, so let's take our nice, sweet time and talk about what we got coming up this week. So, Logsy, why don't you run us out?
Yeah, thank you for having me, like always, Durs.
Of course, bro.
Again, congrats, guys. You don't want to miss Durs' giveaway next week. There's a lot of giveaways on a lot of great channels. As for me, I've got mail days from sports cards and other stuff. I am going to the comic shop on Wednesday, so I'll probably have a little haul from that. And I used to do Q&As, just pre-record, like on a Monday, say, comment any questions you have, and I'll go through them in a week and pre-record that. Well, I'm thinking about one night on like maybe a Thursday or someday when I'm off, just go one night, go live and do a live Q&A and just have people comment them in the live feed.
Oh, nice, bro. Yeah, people are always into that.
So yeah, that's it for me.
Nice. What about you, Travis? What you got lined up for us?
Well, I was just over on Phil's Treehouse trivia show, moderating the chat and that, and shouting people out as they come in. As Phil does a lot on that show, so I just kind of deal with the chat there. Over there, we had Cardboard Crazies and Neighbor to the North going head to head. Go check that out. I did drop a video on Twisted Metal. If you guys want to know a little bit about Twisted Metal and my thoughts on the Twisted Metal show, you can go check that out. That's getting a lot of praise in my comments of like how many people are actually liking Twisted Metal, the show. So definitely go check out Twisted Metal, even if you've not played the game. Definitely go check it out. Tonight, actually at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, I'll be over on Legion of Comics channel for Outweek's End, talking news, comics, movies, TV shows. Come check us out. Be Paul's Sector 2815, and I think Chris the Comic Vet will be on with us. Tomorrow, over on Geek Out with Roscoe's channel, Between the Lines with C. Bizzle. The theme is underrated hero or villain. So whoever you think is an underrated hero or villain, you guys can draw that from at home and send it to me on Instagram, and we'll show them off during the show. Tuesday, I have a non-spoiler review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem coming out, and then chatting with the comic community. Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, I will have Cali Comics joining me. And then I think I'll be over on Biggie Shack's channel on Friday for Comic Collector Club.
Was TMNT good? Yes or no? That's all I want to know.
No, I'm not going to see it until Tuesday.
Okay,
I'm going to
okay.
come home and do a review on it.
Gotcha. I'll tune into that for sure. How about you, Rob, my good sir? What do you got, my man?
I don't think he can unmute himself.
There we go.
I
was trying to get something prepped. One thing I just dropped, just so you guys know, over on Instagram, dropped the official announcement to save your dates coming soon, October 20th, 22nd. Comics Curing Cancer is coming back around. So we're starting to start the promotion and starting to ramp up on that, especially for those folks that are interested. It can help us out with items for the auction and whatnot. Now's the time to start talking. We start talking to people about that. So mark your calendars. Comics Curing Cancers, the big event coming. Last year we raised $22,000, and this year we're looking to do more. So thank you guys all for that.
Nice.
Other than that, on my channel, dude, Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, I drop content on the YouTube channel. Mondays, mail call. This week, we continue the big books with two big first appearances showing up into getting added to the collection. Thursday, I have a Jack B mystery box. It was a $230 mystery box with a portion of those proceeds going to Feed the Children charity. So I'll unbox that mystery box. Then Saturday, we're back with Only Slabs. We have Hydra collectibles from the UK coming onto the channel.
Perfect, man. Go ahead, bro.
Can I say something real quick? Rob, hit me up. I'll probably donate a bit of money because that's my birthday month, and my birthday's 2 days after you're doing Comics Curing Cancer.
Phenomenal, sir. Thank you.
Cool, perfect. Me? Not Rob again. I'm glad you talked about that because I dropped that thing because, like I said, I've talked about it before. I missed last year, so I want to get some information. But I do have this Obi-Wan slab that I got from Heroes Con. I do want to donate that towards the cause for sure.
Phenomenal.
Of course, man. Of course, any bit helps. I know it's not anything crazy, but at the end of the day, a dollar more goes to a better cause. That's how I
Look,
look at it.
what we did last year, we're going to kind of replicate again this year
Mhm.
because it worked so darn well. And we're, you know, anybody who made any accumulated donation over the course of our 3-day period of $50 or more got put on a wheel, and we had some prizes that were given out on the wheel. So there's some prizes are perfect for that. And then
Nice.
some prizes are better for auction, and
Yep.
we'll go through there and we'll put them where they need to be. And at the end of the day, hopefully the
All going-
community comes
All
together
going to
again.
a good cause.
Yeah, and the nice thing is because all the payments stuff are handled through the American Cancer Society website, there's
Mhm.
no question to people like when they're making their donation, like is Rob really going to get this money to them?
Right.
It goes to the ACS. You get your email receipt from the ACS. All the items that are donated. I have donation in kind forms from the ACS that they've given me. So if you donate something and you want a receipt for that for your charitable donation for your tax purposes, I have those to be able to give out as well too. So it's
Nice.
completely 100% up and up. It's audited, so it's we're there to beat cancer, and that's the important
Kick
thing.
in the ass, man.
Well, I mean, look,
But
I'll be honest. We're not going to beat cancer because that's
uh,
something for better things. But every bit we can do because it's not just about cancer research. Some of it goes to help patients and stuff
mhm.
too, and education and outreach and other things. So there's all the different things that the American Cancer Society does. And so it's a cancer is the true supervillain. It affects
Facts.
everybody.
Yes, sir. For me, I will tell you guys, still hanging. There's still 12 people in there. Please, you can go back to my Wednesday video. I said August 5th, which is Saturday. Ignore that. Check the pin comment. It's August 6th. Next week, my Sunday night sesh. I promise you, you do not want to miss it. I'm giving away like 7 or 8 things. I have like 6 or 7 people coming onto the panel donating some banger things. If you want to jump on the panel, reach out to me on Instagram and let me know. I need to upgrade. I'm upgrading my StreamYard, but I want to have as many people on as I can, but I'm also reaching out to, a few certain people that have really influenced me from the start. I want to make sure they're on the panel. I reached out to like Mike the Spider Slayer and Big Dub and stuff like that. So we'll see what turns out for that. But I want to give plenty of flowers. You're going to see me cry. It's going to be a whole thing. But like I said, I just want to get back to the community as much as possible. If you want to jump on the panel, for 100,000%, you do not have to give anything out. If you just want to jump on, promote your channel, say what's up to me, and jump off, that's fine because there's going to be a lot of people there. But again, this week, stay tuned because, like I said, there's a lot of unboxings coming on my channel coming up because I have a lot of whatnot wins, and I'll explain it in my video and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna check my work schedule Tuesday, and I want to get in touch with Rob and Frank over at Frank's BS, and I want to schedule kind of just an impromptu live where we kind of go over CGC and kind of explain it a little more for anybody that out there like me or Frank that kind of wants to know the process a little bit better. It would help me out greatly. Other than that, you got my Friday nights or my Friday positivity and shoutouts every Friday at 8:30, and then you got my Sunday night sesh just like this. It's about to be 7 o'clock. Everybody here, make sure you jump on over to Brian LCS's. He's about to go live. Let's go show out for him. I love you guys. You guys are family. I'll see you guys next week. Let's party. And as always, I hope you guys find what you're looking for. Thank you. And we'll dance on out of here. It's the dance.